Hello, my name is LaJesta, also known as LJ, and I am a Minecraft addict. Okay, maybe not so much on the video recording end, but when it comes to building, playing, collecting resources, I am a Minecraft addict. I have made a pen here for my black Furbies. Of course, I've got a couple in there that aren't black, but and then I have one over here for yellow Furbies that also has a mix. And these are obviously necessary for my road. And then I built a house over here, which I don't believe I've shown you yet. And while I was at it, I made a couple other pens because I kind of decided that I'm going to do the SimCity kind of Minecraft creating. I'd kind of like to just take over the world and build it up. And that's going to take a while and in all different sorts of ways. And I don't want things looking all the same. So this was one area that I got a whole city block, city block, covered with civilization. Or, well, not so civilized. But anyway. And my house, which I personally think is really cute. I hope you like it too. Would like to put netherrack right here. I need to get a couple pieces of soul sand and bring the netherrack here. But I have been working on the inside. I store stuff in here, and I have brought the wool that I need to complete the flooring because I just haven't been getting enough over there with those couple Furbies that have been there. But this is one of the projects that I've been working on while not recording. There have been quite a few. Oh my goodness, I keep dropping that extra block. I need to learn how to build, huh? Perhaps. So I'm going to be showing off a few things here and there, and I really hope you enjoy it. I'm going to try and get more entertaining and I've been learning about videos and watching what different people have to say about how to make good ones and how they're bad and they won't work or how they will work. And I'm still on the learning curve, and I know I've put out quite a few already. Well, 15, I don't know that that's quite a few. It was definitely an education, and hopefully I will get better here and not worse. Hopefully I will get more entertaining, and everybody will enjoy watching them. I guess time will tell, and I'm going to be trying to do even better than I've been doing. And I think we're gonna put wool here because it just kind of looks goofy not being wool. And we're gonna sleep and make it daytime. Ta-da! That was a little early. And now that ta-da would be a little late. And this hole in my floor here, oh yes, and I like this. You can see out to the village. The original village that I found, it is also a city block over there, or partially. It's not really finished off. But here, I'm going to drop down here. I'll show you what I've done under this city block. But this drops down to my railway, which I don't have a minecart on me. I don't know why I didn't think of that. But this run here is actually really not that far. A lot of times I come down here, especially if I've been up collecting wool and stuff. And this area is like loaded with 4 or 5 huge slimes. And it can be a mess running around and trying to stay safe. Anyway, so this is another storage area I've created. Some of these areas kind of tell what's in them. That's the mob drop spot. And so I can get some XP. It's really not a great mob room. I would need to make a good one. They should have dropped farther. And I think I'm going to make it just for collecting stuff, not even experience. My room, it's so-so, and it actually lights up, which I was very proud of myself for. But it's not it's too big as far as I think width and length. And here, I'll flip the switch. And it's only one level, and it needs to be much more than that. Oh boy. Oh, and the other problem is I did not have silk touch and access to ice when I built this. So there are spots where they get stuck. And then they take forever to travel, which is also rather annoying. They just bounce at the same spot. Bouncity, bouncity, bounce. Look at, oh, creeper just disappeared over there. But they just bouncity, bouncity, bounce. And bouncity, bounce. Now I really want to go down and get the gunpowder. Because the gunpowder is why I really built this. Because I needed gunpowder for potions was the big reason. But I haven't gotten to play with here. We'll use wool because we can. Oh, that wasn't where I was supposed to put it. Oh well. And then up here was just my lighting. And nothing. I think slimes can spawn up here sometimes. But not as much because it's a little smaller than it had been. Well, it's only 2 layers. So the big 3s won't spawn in there. But I had a looting sword over here at one point that I was using to help collect gunpowder. But I think that sword got taken to somewhere else. Yep, to somewhere else. I actually have 2 now. I only had 1 for the longest time. And so I tried to use it in more than one place. But this was so I could collect gunpowder. But right now I've got a nice stash of it. And of course now I've got XP from it, and I can use my table that you probably saw when I was wandering around the room. I've got way more furnaces than I need in this area too. Here, I'll show you the gunpowder collection. Nothing compared to some other people, I know it's nothing, but to me that's a good stash of gunpowder. The furnaces, I've never used all of them at once. And the enchanting table. I kind of did it just because I could make it, look like the enchanting table. It kind of was the same layout, and it worked. And a lot of times I just throw some, hey, I think I'm going to grab that. It'll make running around certain places much easier. So, up the stairs we'll go. So yes, I have to decide where. I'm going to build a new one, and it's going to be smaller in width, but it's going to be higher, more layers up, and that they won't have as far to travel. And I will use ice blocks because I now have ice blocks. And got all sorts of things in here. And an open door, that'll keep mobs out. That's such a brilliant idea. Not to mention it's on the wrong side. But here's the village, my original village, which means that I did not have villagers, or else I was failed at saving the villagers, and they all croaked. And I put a road. Yep, there's the block. I don't think, yeah, not really enough space, I don't think, to put a road here, but I kind of like to make a walkway around the river, like a river walk, and kind of decorate that area, but I haven't gotten to it. I took this road out here and around the village and dug in through some of the sand. And so this is this area of the road. I don't think I really ever showed this section of it off, so I hope you like this city block. And oh boy, I need to remember to eat my food. Yes, this is a little resource heavy, and I do get my glowstone from the villagers. I use my reeds, and I collect and make paper and go through the hassle of trying to find the villagers that have the trades that'll get me what I want. And I take the time, and sometimes it takes a long time to get some of that stuff done, but I find it very helpful. I'd like to clean this village up a little bit, maybe put a couple little nice footpaths in from the roads through the village. Haven't done it yet, but that's one of my hopes. And this is a couple city blocks. It is my start to my civilization. And we will go to some other area now where I'm working on things. I don't even know for sure where I'm going. I should go down below and show you my latch system. My latch system. Well, I showed you my attempt at trying to make some kind of make the Minecraft carts stop so that I could choose which way I wanted to go, and it was failing miserably. Like, I'd end up stuck, and then I'd go, and then I'd end up stuck, and we're gonna go the other direction this time, and it wasn't working very well. Well, I have figured out since then how to make it work using, okay, Minecart, I thought I clicked on you, and that was supposed to move me forward. And you're still sitting here, and I'm not in you. There we go. All right. Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes. So, I figured out how to use, oh, wow. You guys are never usually here. What are you doing here? Visiting me? How nice. Well, I guess I'm not really good company since now you're gone. So, I figured out how to use the, oh man, why did I blank on what they're called? But they light up when I come from the other direction, and I can flip the switch. That gets me going, and then I hit that and it's lit up, and I keep going. So it doesn't take nearly so long, which thrills me. It was so tiring getting stuck and then getting stuck again after I'd already picked my direction, and I was just thrilled. Um, that's the only spot I really have this switch in there, but I intend to put one over there at my spawners. Put a switch at that room that we were visiting where I have the other room spawning, and put a switch in there so I can stop and stay there if I want to, or I can just keep on going. I know it stops me and then I have to go, but I think that for me that's easier than running a ton of redstone and trying to make a line that long. And oh boy, yes, a runaway cart. I remember that cart. It took off when it wasn't supposed to. Imagine that. And now they're both gonna take off. No! Come back here. Don't do that to me. Wait, I think they probably do that to absolutely everybody. You know what? Why don't I sit in this one and finish my ride? So, yes, it's been several weeks since I've recorded. Sorry for those who have been looking for a video from me. I am going to try and get back on the ball. And what? There was already a cart. No, I put that cart down. Well, bye-bye again, cart. It was nice knowing you. Oh, man. So, as I was saying before I got distracted by a runaway cart, my runaway brain, and runaway attention, it's been several weeks, and it's been a busy several weeks, or maybe it's been a month or two, or maybe longer. You know what? I don't know the last time I posted a video. I don't remember. But I've done a lot of collecting sugarcane, and I did a bunch of trading recently, so that I've been collecting emeralds. And I've been thinking about, let's hope this isn't too loud. Maybe I should just turn it down because they do an awful lot of thunk 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 thunk. They are pretty obnoxious, aren't they? I don't plan on collecting a whole lot, but here, well, two. Maybe we can still hear it. Find out. Wow. So I just brain farted. What was I saying? Oh, football season ended for my little squirt. They did excellent. He got to play quarterback for the last half of the season. Absolutely loved it. And it's so fun watching him and his excitement. And it was great. I know he's disappointed it's over. He makes his pouty face and goes, "No, I don't want it to be over." He'd play football every day, all day. I mean, if he could get away with it. And he's just so cute. And the other one, he's karate's. Well, I think karate's going to be going for a month, and then he's going to be getting into the wrestling big time, and that'll be interesting because he'll start matches, I think, probably for the first year that he'll be involved in those. Um, and that'll be fun to watch and interesting to see how that goes. I hope he enjoys it as much as he enjoys karate. And so that'll be coming up here in another month. It starts that hectic schedule. Oh yes, there's some of my Silk Touch ice. Do like that stuff. I have to use it. Oh, I hit the wrong button. No wonder it wouldn't exit me. So I was trying to level this out so you could actually see the entirety of the walls, and I could do something with them from the road. And I have some nice feather falling protection. I try not to jump off walls and stuff too often. I should have gone through a bottom door. But I didn't want to go back down there after I had just gone up. And you guys are like, would you quit walking the same way over and over again? Because sometimes I think that of myself. Didn't I just go that way? Didn't I just do that? And, yeah. You know what? I'm not just walking to the jungle end of this road. I actually started building down here. I forgot about that. Things I forget and remember. And so I'm going to go down here and find this. I like these wells just scattered about. I'm trying to decide what to do around the well that would look cool. I don't want to tear it down. I don't really want to hide it from view. So I kind of want to I'm not sure. I haven't been able to decide. And here's, well, something that I've been working on. I'm not sure about this whole platforms up above. I mean, I love the way I figured out these stairs and the coloring and the half blocks, and these go up here. And I know my youngest son loves this pattern. So he'd be disappointed if I tore this down. And it's funny. I gotta show you this from below because it looks like an alien with eyes. I just gotta make sure I get my stairs or it'll hurt. But I like this area. I made all 4 rooms out of the different woods, and they have the storage chests on the bottom. So I store the wood, the trees, the planks, the stairs, of those specific, and branches and things of those specific. And I was trying to find a way to make the center look good, and I thought ice with snow underneath it finished that off fairly nicely. So I did kind of label the floors with this side has this, and then I have, well, I think the saplings are supposed to go. No, the saplings go there. I was putting something there, and then stairs and half slabs are over there. What would drop? That's not saplings. That's not tree bark. Wow. Perhaps nothing anymore, because maybe I'll put them in those chests. Alrighty. Now that I look loopy. Anyhow. Oh, yes, and from below. I think this looks like an alien eyeballs. Alien with alien eyeballs. Kind of antenna-esque. I don't know. It's kind of silly. I am just drawing a blank on what I'm doing with that. I'm trying to make a multi-level crazy like contraption building, but it kind of needs floors everywhere, so I don't know what good those are going to do me unless I actually just put more of those, and I lose my antennas, but I gain a solid walk. I don't know. I think the bottom worked out well. I'm happy with it. The storage may end up being a little short, but it's what it is. I planted trees over here so I could get the birch wood I needed, and the jungle and the pine, and the jungle gives me the regular trees when I tear out the bottom. I tore out all the ugly trees. I ugly trees. You're going, what do you mean ugly trees? Well, I had some even humongous jungle trees right here, and they were partially in the desert, so like their leaves were brown or that funky, I don't know, thing. So I tore them down. Got rid of the half color, so all my jungle is lush green, and I'll have to plant more trees in there at some point, and I still got to work on this over here. But this is where I've been collecting my ice, just randomly tearing out squares in this. Some point I'm gonna make an ice cube tray because I just think that's cool, and it'll get probably be another block of my civilization if I do that. Um, the other thing I've been thinking about doing, and you probably really don't want to watch me walk back down this road again. Um, but here I go anyway, huh? Walkie, walkie, walkie. What am I doing this episode? I showed you this. I showed you that. I mean, um, I need to actually do something at some point, right? Otherwise, you're probably like, ugh, what's this chick doing? She's insane. Well, if you actually knew me, you might think that was true anyway. We never claimed to be normal in our family or my family, and my boys are like, ah, yeah, you're far from normal. I even got an awesome birthday card. My birthday card was like my birthday card. My birthday was like a week or so ago, and that was one of the things I've missed in the whole not recording thing. But I got this card that says something about, every family has at least one person who's normal, and it said that one someday we'll have to get us one of those. And then it said happy birthday to me. And I like that because yeah, we just figure normal. Yeah, far from it. So, yeah, which is why I'm a Minecraft addict because, well, I'm far from normal, right? That's the figure anyway. Um, so now I just want some saplings so I can replant these, and then we'll move on to I don't even know what at this point. Plans. I should really probably make some. Um, I'm I'm really looking forward to the new update. I've been trying to stick to areas that I have been in, and I'm really getting antsy to go caving and explore new areas because I still have not found a what do you call them, mushrooms, and I want mushrooms. I think they look cool, and I want to be able to put some around here and there, and I have not found any yet. So I'm getting antsy to extend my roads, which I have stopped some of my roads because I don't know that they are in explored areas. I do not want to create new chunks. I have not found any desert temples or jungle temples, and I want to be able to go and find them. And, oh, what else was it? So I don't have emeralds underground either at this point because I haven't made new chunks yet. Look, I put a top on that tower, on that corner of the thing. I like, say, the third level, you would call it. But I do not like that top spinny, the glowstone. I'm thinking about tearing it down. It just, it proportionately, and the style to me just seems wrong. I think it needs to be shorter and it needs to have the castle top. Maybe we should try that. Maybe that will look better if we lower it and give it that castle castle-y top thing. I was trying to add something different. Anyhow, let's see. I have holes in some of these places so that I can get in while I was flattening and working, and I haven't decided what I'm doing around this castle. I'd like to put some like walkways with trees and benches and stuff around it. So that's probably the goal for that. And I don't think. Oh, I have a bed here. Let's see. So we'll go sleep. And sleep. Ta-da! And I'm back. Not sleeping anymore. Ooh. Yes. Got junk. Need to get some. That's the other thing. I'm looking forward to the. And I've got those scattered around too. Got quite a few Silk Touch picks right now. So what I've been doing is I've been going to the caves that I have lit up and collecting resources. I think I have like half a chest of coal that I've used, coal blocks that I've used Silk Touch on, which is awesome. Yes, here's my third level. This goes up on top of it. And this actually does not have a way inside of it. You know, I'm not going to bother with Silk Touch because I would have to switch back and forth. You know, I need Silk Touch to... Okay, I have a Silk Touch. To be able to get the glowstone at the top. That's the only thing I want to Silk Touch. And so... Let's see. Can I get on here? Nope. I don't think so. Yeah. Yay. So... Oh, sorry about that. I bumped my mic. This was my... I don't even know why I guess it doesn't really look bad. It's kind of a cool cube. But it just does not look right on top of this. Oh, downward view. You can't see all the Furbies. They're too far away. That place is just insanely overloaded. The reeds. I collect 2 stacks from each row. And so 4, 6, 8 from each side. 8 stacks. 16, 32. 32. 40. No. 32. Oh, man. No one ever said I was good at math. Actually, I've said it's not my strong suit. So I get 32 stacks of reed from every time I collect. And that just fell right down in the middle where I have no opening. Oh, and I never lit it up. Which means I could have mobs in there. That'll be... I broke the glowstone without the Silk Touch. What was I thinking? Actually, I was yapping and not paying enough attention to what I was doing. Go figure. And I Silk Touched a block I didn't need to anyway. Not that it hurts anything, because I have so many Silk Touch picks right now. I think I'm fine. And that one just is lasting forever, because it has Unbreaking 3 on it. And they just last forever, which is awesome. I love it. I haven't actually just started making a path with them and collecting the smooth stone, but I've considered it. Oh, there, look. I lit up under there. But we're going to tear this down, too, because this is not working. And we'll catch this glowstone. Hopefully I won't fall down. But I would survive it with the feather falling. So anyway, something else I was considering, which I wish I had more people watching my map, watching my Let's Play. Because I'd really love to know what people thought of this idea. I was thinking about taking from my older maps. I have some really cool buildings that I really like. one specifically, I built, well, actually two. One is kind of like an Egyptian style beach house made of sandstone, glass, and sandstone half blocks, I believe. And I really like it. It's really cool building. But it is on a map I haven't played in quite a long time. It's in the first map I ever made, and I really would love to have that building. So I was considering doing, and my husband even offered um, to MC edit that particular area of the map, save it, and then transport it into this map. But not anywhere that I've been playing. Maybe somewhere I've been, but that I haven't done anything where I'd have to find it. And like that beach house, it would specifically need to be put on like at an ocean, but that it could be found. And then I would have my beach house that I built in the other world. And it would, I could build it into part of my civilization, my build up. And there's another one that I did, this Furby Farm, that I built this huge building out of all the different colors of wool, so that I would be able to tell automatically which area had which color in it. And that's another one of those buildings that I wouldn't mind MC editing, perhaps, and then having randomly putting in this map somewhere so that when I find it, I can say fix up the area around it, maybe to match, not match, but to make it look nice and and flow together into the area is what I mean. If that makes any sense. And then I would have my Furby farm. Oh, and I built a barn near my Furby farm. And also, one of the craziest things I think I did is I built this humongous tree. I don't even know how tall it was, out of wool. And I made it look like a tree. Um, that I had storage in. It was like I had three different floor levels in it or something. And, some of those things, it would be fun to be out wandering around and run into something that I built, a building that I really loved. Maybe find the barn somewhere. And so I'm contemplating doing that. And I was just wondering what everybody thought about that. Would it be cool to bring in some of the stuff from older maps that, a lot of time was spent in, but you don't really go to those maps because they're set up with older stuff and you traveled so far that it's not rendering new areas. Kind of like if I can't find a mushroom area because I've traveled too far around this map, if I were to create a new map, it would be cool to take and drop in, say, this castle area here, which wasn't much of a castle unless Furbies get their own castles at this point. Which, that's one of the things I was clearing that area out for. Just so that I could build, like, a big, like, human part of the castle. And so the Furbies aren't the only ones that get. Where are my ladders? I need to get down here and get these glowstone before they disappear. And see how the height's coming. Oh, no, of course, it's going to be the fourth corner that I look at. Woohoo! Oh, phew, I caught the castle. Caught the castle. I caught the ladders, which was important. Okay, let's tear out a hole so we can get inside. Do I have torches? Because it would be good to light this up. Oh, wait a minute. Nothing can spawn. It's half blocks. I was thinking when I did this. That's good. Well, theoretically, I believe it's still true because the half blocks are on the bottom that it's fine. So, I'm going to collect my stuff here. And anyway, just that was a curiosity, and I wonder what people thought of that. I hope you guys have been enjoying the fall, that you've been enjoying the fall weather. Although around here this week it looks like it's going to pretty much feel like summerish, springish. And I hope you have a great day. I hope you've enjoyed the chitter chatter of some of the new things I've done and the ideas I have, and I'd love to hear your input. Take care. Minecraft Addict out.